All right, it's race day, and we've got to come up with a plan on how we are going to attack this. So, qualifying, we got 12th and 16th. So we've got some work to do to get into the points. Just, we only want a point. A point to start off would be good. So what are we going to do strategy-wise? Well, we are going to start off on the mediums, I think, for both cars. That's going to give us a decent chance to go in different directions. That means we're going to be a little slow at the start. We're not going to be able to do a bunch of passing. Fuel loads, we can start off a little lighter, I think. Yeah, well, we're going to have to start off a little lighter because we only get 110 kilograms, and, well, as you can see, that only gets us to 56.2, so we'll be able to save a bit. We're going to start off attacking, though, on the start to get what we can. And strategy. So we're going to go with... Let's edit this out. So we're going to go mediums. And we're going to go with a lighter pace here. We get rid of this one. And it looks like we can go to about lap 25 on the mediums. That's going to be a stretch, though, to get these hards all the way to the end. So if we go to 27, we're going to be right on the edge. We're not going to be able to push too much. But if we get a yellow flag somewhere here or somewhere here, we drop in, we take softs, and we change our plan up. So that is our strategy A. Strategy B is going to be, we go quicker pace to about lap 21. We take the hards to 47, and then we put on the softs and really attack at the end. Maybe. I think if it's not looking too good for us, we might switch to that. Go to plan B. Then we will do the same over here. Let's edit this. And we're gonna go. Let's go cards. It's being weird there. So that is going to take us to 27 again. All that. Plan A. No, it might not be a good idea to have them both on the same strategy, but I feel this is going to be the best plan of attack. And then get it to there, 47 or so, like the last one. But those don't matter. We're just going plan A. Whoops, not what I wanted. And we will go plan A. Fuel all the way full. Can't adjust anything. Driver options. We set this to start off full attack. Make sure we full attack here. And that's the plan. So let's see what a race is like.
The drivers are lined up tonight under mostly clear skies. There we see Kevin Magnussen. And it's Schumacher as the second driver today. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. The race start is mere seconds away. Here we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
All right, so let's keep an eye on Kevin here. Got the inside line. And as you can see, it's all not based in physics, like I said. It's just...
Okay, good job. That's one.
It's based on percentages and
McLaren
a
with
roll
a
of the
great
dice.
overtake.
We don't need to watch overtakes. Those are all delayed. So we got Kevin goes ahead of
Nice work,
Norris,
Kev.
and Mick has lost a spot here to Vettel, it looks like. So right now we got to keep an eye on both cars,
with
make
an
sure that we
overtake.
don't do anything to damage our strategy. And let's take a quick look behind. All right. Let's go ahead and let's go standard. Keep hers on, but we gotta really we gotta take these tires a long way, so can't be too aggressive here on the start. We held position and we lost one position, so good and bad.
Okay, back off.
Yeah, okay.
Things are going to start spreading out. We're kind of at the back of this train right now. Once DRS is available on lap 3, things will change up. But at the moment, I'm happy with the start. Nothing bad happened. We don't have any wings knocked off. We are back here stuck behind Vettel, who's a little slower, so maybe
Okay to push.
we step it up here. Let's see if Mick can get up ahead of Vettel. We can get ahead of him in the next couple of laps, then we'll be okay. So we got to watch ERS though, make sure that we're not using too much. Here we go. We get a pass here. This would be huge to get it done now. All right, now if he can pull up to the back of the train that we got going on here, back up to 16th, get a gap.
Haas with an overtake there.
A little late on that one, Crofty. I might just turn the volume off on that. Alright, so we're going to push for a little bit, try to grab the tail end of this. We're 1.3 seconds back from that, and DRS is going to open up. Magnussen is at the tail end of this.
DRS enabled.
We're going to go defend. We're going to stay on overtake here. And DRS is available now, which should just keep us in this train. Then hopefully Mick can just close in here a bit. We are using a lot of tire to try to close up here after losing that spot early. Alright, what do we do? What do we do? We're not really catching. We are pulling from Vettel though, so that's a positive. Although he's still going to be in DRS range. Let's go balance, let's go standard.
Try to do some lift and coast and then focus on apex speed. Copy.
And we got a pass happening here. Magnussen going around Joe.
Keep it up.
So DRS zone, we gain a spot, and Kevin is on a tear right now. What is everyone else on tires? They're all on softs, so they're going to be burning their stuff off even quicker. Let's go ahead and stay on standard for now. I don't know if that's going to get us to where we want to go. We might be going a little lower than we should. So we gotta be conscious of that, not get ourselves in trouble. We're 8.5 seconds off the lead from Magnussen, almost 12 seconds with Mick. But the lead is not what we're worried about. We are worried about points, and well, Kevin is closing in here on the train ahead, so we might back off the tires now. It looks like
we need a back off. Copy.
Kind of just keeping him on the same. He's pulling up to the back of this pack, so we're looking fine.
More lift and coast, please.
And then we've got some fuel issues over here, it looks like, with Mick somehow, even though they're on the same amount of fuel, but we'll just oh, and we did not pay attention to our ERS, and we lose the spot because I did not focus on that.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
All right, first manager mistake. Let's get Mick harvesting here because he's got a massive gap.
Charge on, charge on. Okay.
But he is way back, but ahead of everyone behind him. Kevin has got to... God. Kevin's got to do his best here. Yeah, we can keep it on neutral.
Charge on.
And then we can go
Copy.
neutral here. So, someone is locked up, and that is Russell that has went off track. So that is a free spot. Mick's not going to get to him, though. So that's going to put a faster car back behind everyone.
You're doing a good job. Charge off. Copy.
Let's take a look at strategies now. We've got it going back up just on the line, so we're good there. Car, what does this even mean? Is this our health of our car? Engine? Yeah, okay. And then the track's going to be gaining grip as we go. I think we got some pressure behind. Everyone else's tires. And Joe's doing very good, as is Norris. But our goal right now is we're going to go longer than everyone. So the plan is don't push it too hard. There's going to be this back and forth fighting.
Okay, good job, Kev. That's one.
We're going to push.
No more lift and coast.
Keep the tires on it, but push on fuel. That's P10, but back to P11, and it's going to be a lot of back and forth here. Mick is getting caught by Vettel. He's fallen off.
Looks like
quite
that was
bad.
a position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Let's take a look at the lead, the Ferraris, and the Red Bulls. There's the tail. And it looks like they're fighting with each other. Hotas ahead of Hamilton. Gasly then ahead of the two Alpines, and then got Magnussen at the front of this train, and Mick just way off. So we got someone else is locked up. I don't think that's gonna take him off track though.
I think there's been a lockup.
Nope. Russell again? Okay, well, George is not having a good race. So, it looks like just back and forth here with Magnuson and Joe. We will go ahead and balance. Not too bad of a start, though. Kevin's in a good spot. Everyone else is on a two-stopper, because you can't take the softs on a one-stop. But is our two-stop going to be, or our one-stop going to be just slower because we have to go so slow? Good news is we can just change it up mid-race and go softs at the end. 13.5 seconds off the lead at the moment. And, well, Mick is still ahead of Vettel. Everything's going good there. Not sure this Delta is working correctly. It's flipping around way too much for it to be right.
Haas with an overtake.
And it's just going to be back and forth here with Joe and Magnuson, so. Kind of in the longer period where just getting to the pit stop, which our plan is to pit at, we say 27. Yeah, 27. So that is the plan.
Typical.
We are going to...
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
What do we do here? I think I'm going to go ahead and fast forward just 2 times. Not to get too far ahead of ourselves. If we go too quick, sometimes things can go very badly. So we're gaining back some of our fuel delta here. I don't know why they're so different. I think it's the draft is what's really causing the difference. Draft and DRS. Lose another spot here. That's okay. We've got to take these tires a long ways.
McLaren gain a position.
Not going to be too worried about that. Mick still holding the gap to Vettel. 16, 17 seconds behind the leader now. Norris has started pushing. All these guys should be coming in around lap 17, 18, I believe. Somewhere around there. So just finishing up lap 10. Or, no, the leader was already on lap 10. So leader just started lap 10. And it looks like we're going to lose another spot. Not too worried about it. Let's go push since the Delta's showing. Just gain some of that back. Back here with Mick, just check on him and his lonely drive. We go here, you can see the leaders already on the front stretch. Mick just there, and Kevin is there. Latifi way off. Now Stroll has gotten around Vettel. check out our strategy. What are our tires looking like? We're right on pace. I think we got some defending going behind. Yeah. Everyone's just kind of holding position now. This is the point in the race where you're just logging laps, making sure you don't hurt your tires. Kevin's used up a bit more tire in the dirty air. And we're going to lose a spot to Yuki. Again, not a big deal.
Alpha Tau regained a place.
Really just 0.6, 0.7 behind the lead of this group. It's not going to affect us too much. So, just burning off some fuel here. And you know what? Let's go balance and leave that burn off for when we're in clean air. Because we'll have some clean air and be able to push a bit. And let's just conserve our tires for this moment, because we're not going to be making passes. We'll use the DRS to our advantage. Hopefully get a bit of that percentage back compared to Mick, who's in clean air. Yeah, we're not losing much time here, so this will help us. Right now, Russell has closed down on Mick and should pass him. That will be coming very soon. As in, nope, probably on the front stretch. So right now we're running 13th and 15th. Yeah, he's not getting it done. That's crazy. Alright, so we should be coming up on pit stops soon. They are down into the 30s and 40s. So it will be happening fairly soon. Dropping off a bit here. Go ahead and go up to light. We really didn't gain any percentages back on that. 3% difference just with this dirty air, it looks like. Russell's got around Mick.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Up front, Leclerc still ahead of Sainz. Verstappen ahead of Perez. Hamilton 8.8 seconds back from the front four. Hotas with him. Then the Alpines 7th and 8th. Gasly has fallen behind them. Then Joe 5 seconds behind Gasly. So it's like Mick and Russell are fighting a bit here. Don't really need to do that. Let's go ahead and harvest. We'll push for a moment. Get ready for our big push when we get clean air. Alright, pitting is starting. Now, if we get a caution right about here, then our strategy is going to completely change, and we're going to go to a 2-stop. Back to balanced, and go to neutral here. Okay. Vettel has pit along with Albon. So we are sitting in 10th and 14th now. The leaders right behind us, well, 8 seconds behind us. Hamilton pit from 5th. Verstappen's in the pits now. He's got a pit to try to counter Sainz. Got 2 more going in there. And Verstappen should come out ahead of us, and he does. Alright, we'll slow this down for a moment, just to let it all sink in where we're at on everything. Tire-wise, we've got everyone going to hards, and then we've got softs. We've got 6 people that haven't pit yet. It looks like we are getting close to having lap traffic. Latifi back here, but once they pit, then that should clear out. And Kevin going for the pass on Daniel.
Good job, Kev.
Haas with an overtake there.
Alright, so we're sitting about 10 laps from when we need to pit. Still got to just sit on these tires. We can't push them, but I'm hoping extending is going to open up some options just in case something happens. Leaders are in the pits. Ricardo's in the pits. Leclerc is yet to pit. So they are going long. Kevin sitting in 5th, and Mick sitting in 10th, and now 9th right now. Going to come out between the 2 Alpines. Not come out, but settle in as they come out of the pits in between both of them. Let's take a look at where we're at on tires. We're going above our line right now, so that's good. I'm thinking, what do we say, lap? I keep getting what we're doing. Lap 27? Yeah. Lap 27, so we will start pushing at around lap 23, I think. That'll give us enough push laps. So his sign's gonna undercut. Leclerc's in the pits.
Good job.
Sign's coming down the main straight. Leclerc down pit road.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
And Sainz overtakes. And Verstappen overtakes. Leclerc gets undercut by everyone. Ferrari with their great strategy as normal. So, Kevin's sitting in 5th right now. Mick is sitting in 8th because he's actually got around the 2 Alpines that are on. Well, we got one on hards and one on mediums, and they are stacked up behind us right now. Gasly's also stacked up in this. Now Norris, who was fighting with Kevin, is 14 seconds behind us. No, 20 seconds behind us. So he's gained quite a bit on us because pit stop is 25 seconds plus whatever the pit stop is. So about 27 seconds, I think, is what it's going to be. But if we're only doing one stop, I don't think they're going to be able to make up that time. So maybe we don't push. Maybe we just get these going as long as we can and get the hards on and just not be too aggressive.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Alright, so the Alpines are going around. Mick's going to fall back to about 11th before this is over, before his pit stops. Up front, Verstappen over Sainz, Perez over Leclerc, and Kevin falling back from them. Hamilton closing in on him now. So we'll speed it up to about lap 23 and then decide if we're going to push or not. I think maybe we push with Mick. I think that's where we're... I mean, right now he's kind of stuck in traffic, though. Kevin's going to be in clean. Maybe we just let Mick use the DRS that he's got right now, all that good enough, and we push with Kevin. Got yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Taurus. All right, that's good. That gets us a little ground made up on him. Mick's behind the two Alpines now. Gasly's going to get around him.
Alpine just advanced.
And a yellow flag right now, or virtual safety car, would be huge. We'd have to switch to a two-stopper, but we'd gain so much track position with both drivers. And George is having a terrible race back here. I assume he's pit now. Yeah, he's on the mediums, and so they're going to be on a two-stopper, obviously. Oh, right now, Kevin, 4 seconds ahead. 10 seconds back, though, from Perez. That's not our fight, though. We're on lap 22. Next lap, I think we push. Especially with Norris's little issue, and now he's fighting with Yuki. So I think we push it next lap. And maybe push with Mick as well, because he's dropped back from the Alpines and is going to be fighting with Gasly. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to deploy, push,
Mode push.
and standard. Deploy, push.
Okay, Kev, no management
standard.
required, so push as much as you can.
Copy that.
Okay, good job. Now pick up your pace.
Copy.
Let's take a look at last lap times and just kind of see if we even gain anything out of this. Verstappen and Sainz fighting each other. Oh, and we've already drained our ERS. .38.8. Picked up some pace. It's lap history. Yeah, we gained about a second there. We're doing a 38.4 though in on lap 20, so really hasn't helped us that much. We'll go back to balanced on fuel. And light here just to save the tires. Didn't do much for us, so we're just kind of stuck in our strategy at the moment unless we get something that happens. Mick has dropped
That's a
behind
position
Gasly
gained
now,
for AlphaTauri.
as you would expect. Now, unfortunately, Mick's not going to be able to hold up Yuki and Norris. they're not going to catch him in time for the pit stops. We're going to go ahead and speed up again. Go, no. Want to stay 2 times just in case something happens. I know it automatically slows things down, I think, but... Alright, we're in our pit window, but we don't want to pit early. Although we're down to 39%. Pit window for both. We could pit them both at the same time. Same lap. And we got Hotas going around. Hamilton's going to be going around as well.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Alright, so we don't want to take the tires too low. I think we're looking at like 33%. But we're just in the window, not... We don't want to have to stretch too hard on the next set of tires. So, next lap would be okay. A little bit of DRS here is helping us as well. So, yeah, not this lap, but next lap we're going to bring Kevin in, and I think we're going to actually... bring to do here. Slow it down here for a second. Do we get any information on where we would come out?
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Yeah, let's bring him in. Estimated exit 15th. And we're gonna put on the hards. Hit this lap.
Box, Kevin, box.
Copy, box.
Norris is closing in. I think we keep Mick out one more lap. Alright, let's hope this all goes well. We're going to come out right out where we were running, but with one less stop needed. Go ahead and go aggressive, push, pick.
Can push even more.
Copy.
Ooh, 3.5 second stop. Terrible. 29 seconds pit time. Losing about 30 seconds there, but right where we need to be and not as far back as I thought we would be, so positives there. We are going to go ahead and just harvest.
Charge on. Copy.
Conserve. And let's go ahead and bring Mick in now. Hit options. We are going to the hards. And hit this lap.
Box now, box now.
So we're not worried about
Copy.
Mick's
Box
pit
stop.
stop. Hope it goes well, but he's going to come out in 16th place. What we need now is Kevin just take care of the car. Save up for a push once these guys pit again. Go balance here. Get this ERS charged up though.
Pit entry.
So we did well there though.
Yep, understood.
Kept the tires on it.
And
Didn't
white
lose
line, white
a
line.
ton of time to the people that we were originally racing.
Charge off. Copy.
Kevin's lost a bit of ground. And Stroll just coming down the straight. We should be able to hold on to that. Stay neutral there. We'll give the outlap a push and see how much that helps. And actually, Vettel is ahead of Stroll, so they're fighting with each other. And let's go balanced.
Okay, more lift and coast, please.
And
Copy.
no need to push.
Okay,
There's
back off.
nothing near us. So Kevin's closing in again. These guys are slowing each other down. Pit stops are going to bring us to, we're gonna go like 25 seconds, so right about here. So now it is just get to the pit stops, and we'll go a little quicker. I think we can actually pull up it to 4 times. Eight times. Kevin's kind of losing them, but again, our goal is keep our tires good. Russell is closing in on Kevin, but that's as you would expect. And yeah, we're gonna just get to the pit stops of the next group. That's when everything's gonna come into play. I don't know. I don't like how bad we've fallen off here. He's kind of closing back in as they wear their tires out. So, all right, don't get panicked. We'll be okay. Mick, on the other hand, not going to be okay. Let's go a little bit of a push. The standard
It's a
here.
race position gained for Mercedes.
Now that we've got some ERS, let's try to use that to our advantage.
Haas with an overtake.
Don't really need to race him, but if we're going to be passing each other on the DRS zones, then we are closing in on the group ahead of us. We got pit stops. Alright. They are only 17 seconds behind us with the pit stop. So that, let's double check that we're going to make it on tires. We will. Let's up the pace on both cars on the tires. And we'll 2-time it here. So, let's just real quick, strategy brain coming out. Let's go with if we get a yellow, what is the earliest that we can go? And that is going to be about lap 40, 42, 42. If we really want to push on softs, 44. Okay. So that is what we can do. A yellow in the next few laps or later, drop in, throw softs on, hopefully do some work.
Okay, good job. That's one.
I really don't want to be fighting with Russell. I wish I could just say hold position.
Haas with an overtake there.
Yeah, that's team commands. Oh well. Car. Overall, we're fine.
Mercedes moved up a place.
And then pit window. Only time we're coming in now is with a caution. Virtual or a real one. So let's 2-time it. Everyone is pitting. We're holding even with Yuki though. What tire is Yuki on?
Is that a
Mediums.
new race position for Haas?
So, are we going to gain anything here? Are we going to get ahead of Alonso? No. Right there. Looking like we're going to finish just outside the points. Well, I don't know if we're all of a sudden just quicker. And Russell is pit, so that's why we aren't dealing with him anymore. Sainz is leading this one, but he's yet to pit. Verstappen is already pit on the softs and is within the pit window, so Verstappen's looking like he's going to win this. Perez is going to be fighting Leclerc, so looks like a Verstappen win here. Hamilton in the pits. Else is yet to pit here. Got Gasly, Ocon, Norris, and Ricciardo. We might be able to pull off a decent finish here. Just double check that we're not killing these tires too much. Looks like we're okay. It looks like Kevin's doing a good job on tire wear. Up into the points. Up into 8th. Looking good. Hamilton got out ahead of us. Mick, well, this strategy didn't work out for him at all. Holding 16th. Sainz is in the pits. Verstappen's going to go to the lead. Sainz falls to 4th. We're going to drop to 9th here with Alonso.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
No safety cars yet, but now we're going to be doing some fighting back and forth here. And it looks like we are good on fuel. Where are we? Let's slow this down just for a sec. Compared to the leader, we are not anywhere close to being lapped.
Advanced.
So it's just going to be some back and forth again with the Alpine. Oh man, staying in the points is going to be very difficult because Gasly's right on Ocon. Norris isn't a threat, but it looks like we're going to finish 11th. Unless, you know what?
With an overtake.
Ricardo hasn't pit yet. He's going in now. All right. We might be on for 10th place. Or if we can just hold on to Alonso in 8th, which would be awesome. Mick getting stuck behind Vettel, though, at the start did not help us at all. Just that massive loss. He's just never been in contention and has just been overall slow, so... Hamilton's 2.5 seconds ahead of us. He should be pulling away, though. I think he's on sauce, right?
With an overtake there.
Oh. Got a yellow flag, but it's already cleared, so someone went wide.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Latifi, a non-factor in the race. Just wanted to be ready, try to pull off something here. But honestly, I don't think we, even if we, well, if we get a full safety car, we need to pit. Otherwise, we'll just get eaten up. Seems like the tires
Is that a new race position for Haas?
are working a little too good. Hard versus soft. I think the DRS might be a little too strong in game. .8 seconds still ahead of the cars behind us. We got 10 to go. We're at 52% on tires, so really we've done a great job on tire wear. One second behind. Yeah, we're going to fall back to 10th, it looks like. Mick's got no... You know what? Let's just do this. Let's throw him on the softs. Just in case we get a safety car, then we don't even have to worry about it. Hit him in because he's got a 33-second lead. And here we go. We're dropping to 9th, and we'll soon be dropping to 10th.
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
Fighting back and forth some more. Let's go ahead and push a bit. And we can be aggressive and push here.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
Battery's drained, nothing we can do here. What do you got going on back here, Mick? You going quick or not? Not really.
Mega job, mate.
Wow. Alright, Magnussen got back ahead, so we're in 8th. Just gotta watch our fuel usage.
Haas with an overtake.
Want to keep it at about a half lap ahead. Kevin's going quickest as he ever has, so. Green in Sector 1. Mick's gone green in Sector 2 and 3, so. He's putting in some good laps, and we are actually catching Alonso. What is Alonso's tires at? Oh shit, he's already down to 50%. We have a chance at 7th place here. That is interesting. They really burnt through their tires and they're suffering here at the end. And yeah, ahead of Alonso is, I believe, Latifi. No, Albon. So we got everyone behind. We're going defensive. Let's look at Mick. What do you got going on back here? Just setting in 36s. Wasn't going to do us any good position-wise, but he can set in some good laps. But this is where we need to be watching. And let's go balanced for Mick.
Try to do some lift and coast. Copy.
And let's go light. Are getting quite low.
Good job, Kev.
Haas with an overtake there.
Let's harvest for a lap.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
We'll try to set a quick lap near the
We need
end.
to back off.
Copy.
We won't get fast this lap. We just don't have the speed in the car. But Kevin, up into 7th now. But got a long ways to get these tires.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
Lap traffic. Alonso had, or that's Gasly, just shot away. Up at the front, well, Verstappen's gone. Sainz, Leclerc are battling. Perez being Perez and just a bit off pace from Vettel. Hotas holding on to 5th ahead of Hamilton. Then here's our battle. Gasly's just going to check out, though, it looks like. So now it's all about, can we hold off the 2 cars behind us? 2 Alpines. And one of them shoots by. The other one did not. Hopefully we can get back ahead. I mean, I'm fine with the 10th place. So...
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
if we only get 10, so be it. Got ourselves up into the points from 12th. We got a point. That's going to be huge for the season, just because I don't think the Williams or Aston Martin is going to get points. And all that matters is Constructor Championship. We do not care about Driver Championship, because Driver Championship only matters to the winner of that. Big DRS run. It's all going to be about who's
Good job, Kev.
who's got this timed up for the line.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Alright, we are going to have Mick go all out in a second. Perez has made a move on both Ferraris after I talked crap about him, and is now up into second, and is actually only 1.6 back from Verstappen. And Verstappen's tires are looking really bad right now. Last lap, 35.2 to a 35.9. We're sitting here in the 36.9s, so they're still stupid quick, but leaders are struggling on the strategy that they're on, and we got a caution. Someone has just went off. It looks like probably Vettel.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Nope, Ocon. All right. That helps us. That is one Alpine back away from us. And now the final few laps, old tires. This is where things are going to start going wrong for people. So let's deploy, push, and attack for Schumacher.
Mode push, mode push.
Look back up front. 1.6 seconds back. Perez has done better things with his tires than Verstappen at this point. But there goes Leclerc in the DRS zone. And that's gonna... I don't know who's gonna win this thing. We've heated up our tires, apparently. Let him finish out this lap and then call it. 1 second almost into DRS zone. He is in DRS zone. We are going to be getting the white flag next time. Slow Mick down here. Mick steals the fastest lap of the race.
Okay, back off.
Steals a point from the leaders. But we won't get the point because we're not
Kev, if
inside
you've
the
got some
top
margin,
10.
try to increase the pace a little bit.
Copy that.
Okay, we're going to push here, try to get this position on Alonso. We're looking up ahead, though, at the lead. Try to watch all of this. Perez, DRS zone, Verstappen going defensive. Perez is going to look to the outside. No team orders for Red Bull. Perez goes to the lead as Verstappen has just died off here at the end.
Okay, copy, mate.
What's the situation?
Perez is checking out now. Verstappen's goal now, I think, is to hold up the two Ferraris. We're going to look back at our fight here. We've got Magnussen making the move on Alonso, gets back up into 8th, and then we've got Albon, who's a lap down, getting involved in this.
Nice work, Kev.
Last lap's out, Perez with the lead. Verstappen.
Out of DRS.
Verstappen going for it. We got 4 cars stacked up on top of each other. I can't tell what the hell's going on. Bad cameras. Verstappen back into the lead. Are the Ferraris going to be able to make a last-ditch effort here? No, because Perez is going back, and if you got 2 bulls side by side, you're not going to get the Ferraris through. Perez into the lead. We've had 2 lead changes on the last lap now, and I'm guessing we're going to see a third. Verstappen's going to have DRS on the next short little straight. Magnussen's still ahead of Alonso. And here we go, Perez. No DRS, he goes defensive. Verstappen's going to go to the outside, I assume. There is lap traffic ahead. Side by side, Verstappen gets the lead. Perez is going to hold on to second. But already pushing really hard. They go into the straight. No DRS on this straight. Verstappen's going to take a look to the inside. Not going to have the run, though, without that DRS. A little bit of draft, but not going to be able to make the move. And I don't think there's a long enough line here to the finish line. Verstappen's going to hold off a 4-car train for the lead. Ferrari's bad strategy has kept them from winning this one, as they were in control of the race, but then left Leclerc out there for a long time on the first stint. Kevin
over the finish line,
holding on here.
Today's winner.
Ahead of Alonso. Ocon's finally catching back up. But it looks like we're on for an 8th place finish. Just enough space here in the DRS zone to hold him off. And as we saw with the leaders, we should be able to hold him off on the long straightaway, even with the draft, although our top speed is a little lower than everyone else's. Oh, he's got to the inside of us. Is he going to make the move? He doesn't. He doesn't got the nose. We should be able to hold him off here into the corner. Final corner of the race. We're going to get an 8th place finish. That is some good points for us on the start of the season. P8 in our first race.
Checkered flag.
Mick finishes a lap down, and I can be happy with that. We one-stopped it. It gained us positions, I feel. We might have been able to do better on the same strategy by pushing harder, but I am happy with what we got there.
Kevin Magnussen showing us how it's done. A great result.
Okay, I thought he was going to celebrate on the nose of his car. I was like, it's not that exciting.
This is a good result for Haas. More than enough to satisfy the whole team.
That's right. They've made some fine strategic decisions here.
So, Max is going to take the win and 25 points. No one gets the bonus point for the fastest lap because we stole that away. And since we're not in the top 10, no point is awarded. We get 4 points with Kevin. That's actually that single car ahead of the 2 Alpines here is going to keep us ahead of them in the Constructors' Championship, which is all that we care about. Right now, P6th. 1 point ahead, 2 points back from AlphaTauri, and very, very, very good race for us. So I don't think there's much after this. We're going to get some experience gained, and well, very happy with that race. So we will come back with the in-between session stuff that we do off track, and the next practice and qualifying for the next round. I hope you're enjoying the series. Thanks for watching.